That would be good. Okay.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Okay, man.
That would have been a really good one, actually. That would have been a nice one.
Yeah.
Wasted opportunity.
Wasted lah.
It's okay, it's okay. Knowing our company, it will come out.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Out of the Matter this week. I'm Ar Harun. This week we're going to talk about Mara. Over the past 2 days, news have surfaced that Mara has bought a piece of property in Australia for 22 million Australian dollars when the property value is only 17 million. An allegation of 4.8 million Australian dollar kickback. Today, it is reported that the Australian police has swooped in, have done some raidings, and computers and documents have been confiscated. The signs have always been there. Mara has been shown before to have purchased assets at a price or at a value way over their market value or market price. There was a Star report on October 22nd, 2009 about the Auditor General's report in respect of Mara's purchase of certain assets. Part of the report is that College Kemahiran Tinggi Mara Balik Pulau in Penang had bought Acer Aspire laptop. So they paid a total of 84,640 ringgit for 2 Acer Aspire laptop. Then they bought 450 units of computer CAD with network card at 3.45 million ringgit, with each of the 19-inch monitor costing them 8,500 ringgit and a 17-inch monitor costing them 7,500 ringgit. The propensity for overpaying for assets have been there since 2009. It was also reported the same year, Mara paid for 15 laser printers at 7,700 ringgit each, when the market price was only 5,000. The explanation given for such purchase was even more astounding. In reply, it was reported Mara said the equipment were purchased in a lump sum and there was no price breakdown for the laptops. The price breakdown was only done after the equipment was supplied. So I do not know what kind of SOP they had. You just purchase first and pay first. When it was delivered, then only the price breakdown will be given. Then they paid 2,945 ringgit for 204 teaching manual, comb-bound, obtained at a cost of 358,476 ringgit, is a waste because they were never used. And they spent 2 million ringgit buying computer software they didn't need. So you see, it will appear that Mara have now graduated from buying all this tiny stuff to buying buildings. So there is a news report by Citizen Nadis today in The Sun Daily. The Dudley House is not the only property which they bought. They bought another 3 pieces of property in addition to the Dudley House. They bought an apartment block at Swanston Street for 22.5 million Australian dollars. An office tower on Exhibition Street for also 22 million Australian dollars. A Queen Street property at 20 million Australian dollars. There is a slight confusion on the SOP involved. Yesterday, there were reports saying that the Prime Minister, as a Finance Minister, approved the purchase. And today, there is a report, the Prime Minister is saying that, look, that is being twisted by some online portal. Apparently, the decision was based on the consensus with some economic council and with whoever that was in charge. That is beside the point. The point is what happened to due diligence. And why must a government agency, a big government agency, an important one such as Mara, buying property using British Virgin Island company? Why do you do that? Why don't you just buy it using a Malaysian company, a subsidiary of Mara, registered in Malaysia? Why do we all love to register, to use company in Cayman Island, Guernsey, British Virgin Island company? Why? If I were a director, the first thing I would ask, if my managing director is saying that, if he says that, look, I want to buy a property and I want to use a BVI company, the first thing I would ask is why? Why the secrecy? So that alone would already raise alarm. But no, in Malaysia, in Mara, apparently it doesn't cause any alarm. The real question is what happened to due diligence? Where is the valuation report? Who prepared the valuation report? And if there were a valuation report, why are we paying a price which is way above the valuation report? What kind of process do they have before approval is given? Let's hope this time would be the last time, and let's hope the authorities will come on hard on all those people who are responsible for this. Thank you very much for watching this week.